Hey, what's up everyone? If you're new here, welcome to the channel. And if you're already part of the crew, you know the drill. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up if you want to learn more about weight loss hacks, and don't forget to drop a comment below. I want to hear your thoughts, your questions, or even your crazy weight loss stories. We're all in this together, right? Alright, today we're diving into something pretty hot in the world. Weight loss meds, Mounjaro. Yep, that's right. You might have heard the buzz or seen some ads floating around. It's one of those newer players on the scene, and it's been catching a lot of attention for its effects on shedding pounds. But what exactly is it? How does it work? And should you consider it? Let's unpack all of that and more. So, Mounjaro, scientifically known as tirzepatide, try saying that 3 times fast, is a medication originally developed for managing type 2 diabetes. But like many things in health and wellness, sometimes unexpected benefits pop up. And in this case, one of the big perks that surprised doctors and patients alike was its ability to help people lose weight. Not just a few pounds here and there, but significant weight loss that can truly change lives. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Mounjaro belongs to a class of drugs called GLP-1 and GIP receptor agonists. That sounds like a mouthful, but it's actually pretty cool. These drugs mimic the action of hormones in your body that regulate how hungry you feel and how your body manages sugar. In simple terms, they help control appetite and blood sugar levels by working on your brain and gut. Imagine having a little helper inside your body that sends signals to your brain telling you, hey, you've had enough to eat, or no need to snack right now. That's essentially what Mounjaro does. It tricks your brain and digestive system into feeling full sooner and longer, which helps reduce how much you eat. For many people, that's the secret sauce to losing weight. Eating less without feeling deprived. One of the coolest things about Mounjaro is how it affects appetite. If you're someone who constantly battles cravings, the midnight snack attacks, or the just one more bite mentality, Mounjaro can calm those urges. It's like turning down the volume on the constant food chatter in your head. Suddenly, you're not obsessing about food all day, which frees up a lot of mental energy, and let's be honest, not thinking about food every 5 minutes sounds pretty amazing, right? Another part of how Mounjaro works is by slowing down the emptying of your stomach. So, after you eat, your stomach stays fuller longer and sends stronger signals to your brain that you're satisfied. This means smaller meals start to feel more satisfying, and you're less likely to reach for snacks between meals. It's kind of like stretching out the feeling of fullness to last longer, which is great for controlling those pesky hunger pangs. But let's keep it real here. Mounjaro isn't a magic weight loss potion. It won't turn you into a supermodel overnight, and it definitely doesn't mean you can go wild with junk food and expect to slim down. Think of it more like a powerful helper or sidekick in your weight loss journey. You still need to put in some effort, eating healthier, moving your body, and building habits that support your goals. I know some of you might be wondering about the science behind it. Clinical studies have shown that people using Mounjaro can lose a significant amount of weight over months. Some trials report people dropping 20, 30, even more pounds. But what's even better is that the weight loss tends to come with improvements in blood sugar control, energy levels, and overall health markers. It's a 2-for-1 deal in a way. Of course, like any medication, Mounjaro comes with some side effects. The most common ones are digestive, nausea, diarrhea, sometimes constipation. These usually happen early on when your body is getting used to the drug and often fade after a few weeks. It's kind of like your stomach's way of saying, hey, this is new, but I'm adjusting. If side effects stick around or get too bothersome, it's super important to talk with your doctor. Speaking of doctors, I can't stress enough how important it is to have medical supervision if you're thinking about Mounjaro. It's a prescription medication, so you need to be evaluated by a healthcare professional to make sure it's safe and right for you. They'll consider your health history, any medications you're taking, and your weight loss goals before recommending it. Now, while Mounjaro is doing great things, I want to share something else that could boost your weight loss journey. If you're serious about making a change and want a program that's helped over 100,000 people lose weight successfully, check out the link in the first pinned comment. It's a program designed to support you with meal plans, coaching, and community motivation. Everything that works alongside tools like Mounjaro to get you to your goal faster and keep the weight off long term. Trust me, it's worth a look. Getting back to Mounjaro, people who use it often talk about feeling more energetic and less sluggish. This might be because as they lose weight and blood sugar levels stabilize, their bodies just work better overall. That extra energy makes it easier to be active, which in turn helps with weight loss and mood. It's one of those positive feedback loops that can really motivate you to stick with the process. Another thing I want to highlight is that weight loss with Mounjaro isn't just about the number on the scale. For many, it's about feeling better in their clothes, having more stamina, reducing health risks, and improving mental health. Losing weight can feel like reclaiming parts of your life that were harder to enjoy before. Let's be honest, though, it's not always easy. Weight loss journeys are full of ups and downs. Some days you'll feel like a rock star, and other days you might want to binge watch shows and eat everything in sight. That's normal. Medications like Mounjaro help smooth out the ride, but they don't erase the challenges. That's why having a support system, whether it's friends, family, or a program like the one I mentioned earlier, is so key. Now let me share a little story. I know a guy, let's call him Mike. Mike struggled with his weight for years. He tried all the diets, the trendy workouts, you name it. Nothing really stuck. Then he started Mounjaro after talking to his doctor. The first few weeks were a bit rough, nausea, a little tired, but he stuck with it. Gradually, he noticed he wasn't reaching for snacks like before. Meals felt satisfying. After a couple of months, the scale started to show numbers he hadn't seen in years. More than the weight loss, Mike felt confident again, started going out with friends more, and even took up hiking. Stories like Mike's aren't rare, and they show how combining medication with lifestyle changes can make a real difference. Also, if you're wondering about the cost, yeah, Mounjaro isn't cheap. Insurance might cover some or all of it, depending on your plan and diagnosis, but it's something to discuss with your healthcare provider. Always weigh the benefits, costs, and your own health goals. A quick heads up for those curious about how Mounjaro compares to other weight loss meds like Wegovy or Ozempic. While they all work on similar hormone pathways, Mounjaro is unique because it targets two hormones, GLP-1 and GIP, which might make it more effective for some people. But again, everyone's body reacts differently, so what works for one might not be the best for another. That's why personalized medical advice is crucial. All right, before we wrap up, a quick reminder. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts or questions. And definitely, check the pinned comment for that amazing weight loss program that's helped over 100,000 people change their lives. Seriously, take a moment and click that link. It could be the extra push you need. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today and learning about Mounjaro. There's a lot more on the channel about weight loss, gut health, and wellness, so stick around and let's make this journey fun and doable together. Until next time, be kind to yourself, keep taking those small steps, and remember, every little change adds up.